Hey, how's it going? Sean Nightfire here. Just wanted to show you guys the rear hydraulic top link that I put on my John Deere 425 here. Yep, I decided to put this on, make kind of life a little bit easier for adjusting things like this rear, I don't know, scoop, I guess you'd call it. First thing I had to purchase was from Auxiliary Hydraulics, called the rear hydraulic kit, and it connects underneath here. Let's see if I can get you a little bit lower. It connects under there. It's just a couple of I don't know, hydraulic hoses that go to the rear and they mount on, and that part was probably the easiest part. I think I paid about $150 for that. Pretty straightforward. So that was actually the easy part. Let me get this camera back steady here. Now, of course, the top one, let's see if I'm here, the top lever kind of adjusts the up and down of the rear. The bottom one, since it was never used, was stuck. And I had to figure out a way to get that unstuck. So it's a common problem, but just there's a linkage. And then there's a linkage back here. You could take this, I don't know, it's called some kind of, I don't know, control valve, whatever you call it, unscrews 2 screws and then spray some WD-40 to get that loosened up so that shaft can go back and forth, which is what the lever attaches to. So that was the first challenge. Second challenge was on my old top link. It was about 12.5. The manual one went from 12.5 to about 17.5 inches. Now, the smallest one I could find was this 14.5 to, I guess it goes 18.5 inches. So I lose about 2 inches on the bottom end, but I gain about 1 inch on the top end. So, but I think that's about the perfect size. The second challenge was figuring out the hoses. Now, this came with 3/8 inch hoses, which is fine, but for some reason they put 1/2 inch quick connects on there, so I had to go 1/2 inch to threaded, and then in between here is like a 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch male to male, or maybe female to female adapter, and then the 1/4 inch female to 1/4 inch quick connect. So yeah, it's a lot of pieces in between there. And then the final challenge was this didn't quite fit in between here because this is also Cat 0. My arms are Cat 0 to Cat 1. I actually had to grind a little bit to make it fit in between here. So I had to grind this down a little bit to fit in there, and then a bushing that slides in between here because it's a Cat 0. That way it's a good fit, but it's in there good now. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Let me fire up the if I can make this stand. Jeez. Sorry, I'm not going to edit this. You're just going to have to bear with me here. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. So yeah, we'll test it out here. Make sure you can see what's going on here. So yeah, like I said, top lever will move up and down now, and then the second lever will tilt it back and forth. So yeah, overall works really good. It's handy for a lot of implements I got, and a little bit of work, a little bit of money, but I think it paid off. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and thanks for watching.